The happy world of 5FM Radio, your adult contemporary radio station in Zambia, connecting you to the newsmakers and events that make news in the global village.
And now, with the main news bulletin, this is Curtis Lumingo.
Good morning, this is 5FM Main News, the headlines. Suspected bribing of some aspiring candidates for KABUSHI and KWACHA constituency raises concern. Oil marketing company expects a reduction in commodity prices. And Ukraine exports 1 million tons of grain. And now for the news in detail. The opposition National Restoration Party, which is part of the UPND alliance, has warned that it will blame the Patriotic Front should there be any withdrawal of candidates in the KABUSHI and KWACHA parliamentary by-elections slated for 15 September 2022. NAREP spokesperson Martin Mlenga has charged that the party is aware that some of the candidates that have successfully filed in their nominations are being bribed by the PF so that they withdraw from the race and cause the nomination process to start all over again. Mr. Mlenga adds that this must not be condoned and that relevant stakeholders must do something to avoid delaying the process. He spoke to 5FM News in an interview.
The Patriotic Front wants to buy off some members of parliament for KABUSHI and the KWACHA. It's very unfortunate if that is what is happening. If at all we hear that any of these aspiring candidates that could have filed in resigns, suspicions will only be that it's the PF that would want to delay the process. And we know that the Zambian people are aware that the 2016 constitutional amendments were signed by the PF themselves.
Oil Marketing Company Association of Zambia President Kafula Muvanga says the association anticipates a reduction in commodity prices in the country as a result of the reduction of crude oil on the international market. Crude oil prices have currently reduced from $115 per barrel to about $94 per barrel on the international market. Speaking in an interview, Dr. Muvanga says hence it is expected for other government ventures to emulate the energy sector by responding to the reduction of crude oil prices on the Zambian market by reducing fuel prices in the country. He says that the reduction of crude oil prices on the Zambian market has a ripple effect on commodity prices, hence the need for all sectors to respond to this reduction by reducing the cost of their goods and services. Dr. Mwanga believes that government will continue reciprocating positively to the reduction of crude oil prices on the international market as witnessed in the reduction of fuel prices.
There has been a bus fare, decrease in terms of pricing or reduction in the cost of fares. I think that is an appropriate move by Ministry of Transport. We do anticipate that other wings of government would take a leap from there. For instance, you asked about the issue of a possibility ZESCO tariff reduction. I do think that it's very possible, and this government should be able to deliver in that line, as we see that the cost of producing electricity definitely will start lowering down because of reduced cost of crude oil in the international market. We hope that this will then push the cost of milling and the cost of other services a little bit lower.
Zambia National Education Coalition Executive Director George Hamusunga has applauded government for placing 17,400 out of the 30,496 newly recruited teachers. Education Minister Douglas Siakalima says out of the 30,496 newly recruited teachers, 17,400 have already been placed on the payroll. Speaking in an interview with 5FM News, Mr. Musunga says the newly recruited teachers need to start teaching as soon as possible so that they can bridge the gap in the education sector. He has called on the newly recruited teachers to go to their schools where they have been posted so that they can quickly be put on payroll and start contributing to the education sector.
As you know, we are running around under, conditions where most of the schools have split class, and by putting these teachers on payroll that have reported, we are assured to benefit from the services of these teachers as soon as possible. And therefore, what we would like to call upon is that all the teachers that have been appointed must go to their schools so that they can quickly be put on payroll and they start contributing to our education sector.
Despite the Lusaka Water Supply and Sanitation Company replacing the old fixed water prepaid meters in the peri-urban areas with the new prepaid water meters, some Lusaka residents of Mtendere East have expressed sadness about the new water prepaid meters. Those talked to explain that the new prepaid meters are removing 400 kwacha to 500 kwacha water bills not compared to the previous meters. Residents told 5FM News that Lusaka Water Supply and Sanitation should bring the old fixed prepaid meters.
Aya manja yanatikira manja aya mabills yachoka maningi ni yakulu mu month mozi 480 460 ni month mozi ero manja amina yasuti kapena yankala throughout yankala cheyachoka
next time manja anachoka 400 just imagine otu chape ine na valenti kwa sila kutati kuimanywa tibena torrent ya chimuguzu awe nugujumwe tilibe tina torrent ya chimuguzu manje yamjefa machoka para matijera ndrama yae
pesa tipena kukudbe manje yaenda bati mapia choka maningi ero tilibe mayaji yakuti kapena titirira kapinga chani tikatapa basi yaenda aya manje amayatikira manje ayatidandaulisa situmo watimo manje apa pena kamba titike ma toilet.
Efforts to get a comment from Lusaka Water Supply and Sanitation proved futile as their phones went unanswered. Some traders at Tambalala Market in Matero have bemoaned the high cost of doing business as they recorded losses on a daily basis. The traders have explained that they buy a 50 kg bag of vegetables at 150 kwacha, while a bundle of vegetables is being sold at 1 kwacha, at times 15 way, making it hard for them to make any profits. They said the high cost of doing business and not raising any profit from it has been a huge challenge. And some tomato traders on the Central Business District along Katunjila Road have bemoaned that they are getting less profit from tomatoes. Those talked to by 5FM News explained that at the moment, tomatoes have become very cheap, hence the low profit.
Kaenda kumaoda kaoda maveji 150 ikepo na transport ifika na 175 kuti tiichose jandrama sichoka kupezeka wana vangovutika chabe mahala malo yakona lepo akatupanga chabelosi maprofit yonse vanatenga maprofit mulipo kungenesa cheso chabe oponyako chilimba so chabe pajango afula chilimba futi waikirapo chikuche upezako cheko kuti ngamo 20 kwata nangu 30 kwata profits manja no musongo mwamene umo na transport mapepa bonse ni mwamene umo sota mwaba profit kuti afyati wapimina kwa bana tu Pamela balela ndati Pamela takwa kabe mukaleka batelo ili wefu.
The effects of COVID-19 are visible everywhere. Many companies have folded. Some businesses are barely trying to stay afloat. Owing to this, most business owners don't even have enough left to promote their businesses. 5FM Radio is here to help you boost your businesses by offering you affordable rates. Call us on 077 167 8577 or 0950 60 1616. 5FM Radio, offering you COVID-19 relief advertising packages.
Suspected bribing of some aspiring candidates for KABUSHI and KWACHA constituency raises concern. Oil marketing company expects a reduction in commodity prices. And Ukraine exports 1 million tons of grain. For more news, visit our website www.5fm.co.zm or like us on Facebook, 5FM Radio Zambia. Remember to abide by the tenets of the new normal by observing frequent hand washing, sanitizing, social distancing, and wearing a face mask in public places. Stay safe and stay tuned to 5FM. I am Curtis Lumingu. Good morning.